Here with Joe Lavin, defenseman for the Rockford IceHogs. Talk about the offseason here, Joe. I know you mixed things up a little bit. You stayed in Chicago with, I know, Ben Smith, Kyle Beach, and a few other guys were in Chicago. And maybe talk about getting an opportunity to train with some teammates and prepare yourself for the upcoming season.
Yeah, it was fun, actually. Ben had mentioned that he was going through a bunch of rehab and stuff, and it was really important for him to stick around so they could keep an eye on him. It was his contract here, obviously, so he was looking to keep his foot in the door and make sure he was progressing as he should. And I was on the fence through year-end meetings with the Blackhawks and the IceHogs. I just thought it was maybe a good idea for me to stick around. There aren't many guys in my position that live around where I live at home, and all my family, all my siblings, they all work, and my buddies work. So I thought it was pretty good timing, pretty good opportunity for me to stick around in Chicago and get workouts with Paul Goodman.
And talk about how you guys can push each other too. I mean, I know that both Beachy and Smitty were in situations where they were rehabbing more, but as the summer went on, I'm sure that you guys really pushed each other quite a bit as the summer went on, right?
Yeah, we did. It was important for Beachy, like you said, Beachy and Smitty coming back from injuries. It was important for them, and they made great strides. I mean, I completely forgot those guys were even injured. Beachy looks great, Smitty looks great too. And I grew up with Smitty. I've known Smitty since I was 6 or 7 years old. We grew up playing together, so it's pretty easy for us to push each other. We've always kind of had like a little, almost like a sibling rivalry in a lot of ways. But yeah, you got the BC Notre Dame thing, following colleges. So no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
We're about a week out from Rockford training camp, and just talk mentally how you prepare. Now, you went through this last year, and I'm sure when you went in college, through this in college, it was kind of the same thing. But it's a different mindset, because the first week of training camp, no matter how hard you train during the summer and how much you try to prepare yourself, I mean, it's taking that next step from a training standpoint. It's got to be pretty grueling.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like coming off a weekend on the road or like a weekend of games. You have a day off, and that first day back, when you get off the ice for 1 or 2 days, you don't have the legs. But like you said, it's just a matter of keeping in shape. Summer training is really important as far as recovery, so that contributes a lot, obviously. But I mean, you can do whatever you want training-wise, but once you get back onto the ice, it's a whole different bird. So, it'll be interesting. We'll have a bunch of guys in camp, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting back at it.
And with the situation with the lockout, talk about the competition. I mean, the competition. We were talking a little bit earlier that it's just throughout the league. It's going to be pretty ridiculous, the level of play in the competition, for jobs and just throughout the division, throughout the American Hockey League this year.
Yeah, we were looking, through Twitter and stuff and everything online. You see the names of the guys that are being sent down. You have like an all-star like Skinner that's going to be in Charlotte, and then you have those 3 or 4 from Edmonton. So, those are the 4 guys that came to my mind, and we're playing those teams, and pretty early too, actually. So. Competition will be great. A lot of older guys looking to get some time. You got guys like Letty and Kruger, who are also young guys for us. So, the Hogs should be a good team coming up here. We're pretty excited, but I think, like you're right, every other team should be good too, so it'll be good for us.
Well, we're looking forward to training camp just over a week away. Joe, appreciate the time, all right?
All right, thanks, Becker.
All right, it's Joe Lavin, defenseman for your Rockford IceHogs.